Are you over 70 and finding that every step you take feels like a battle against your own body? Do you wake up each morning wondering if today will be the day your legs finally give up on you completely? What if I told you that there's something so simple, so incredibly easy, that you can do right before your daily shower that could change everything about how you move, how you feel, and how you experience life? Right now, as you're watching this video, millions of people your age are struggling with the same painful reality. They're holding onto walls just to walk to the bathroom. They're avoiding stairs because they know the agony that awaits them. They're watching their independence slip away one painful step at a time. But what they don't know, what their doctors haven't told them, what the medical establishment seems to have forgotten, is that there's a secret so powerful, so transformative, that it can literally unlock the mobility you thought was gone forever. Before we dive into this life-changing revelation, I need you to do something for me. If you're tired of living with pain, if you're ready to reclaim your freedom of movement, hit that like button right now. And if you want to be part of a community that refuses to accept that aging means suffering, subscribe to this channel and ring that notification bell. Your support helps us reach more people who desperately need this information. Let me paint you a picture of what's really happening inside your body right now. Every morning, when you try to get out of bed, when your joints scream in protest, when your muscles feel like they've turned to concrete overnight, there's a reason. Your circulation has slowed to a crawl. The pathways that once carried life-giving nutrients to your muscles and joints have become like forgotten highways, barely traveled, barely functioning. You've probably been told this is just part of getting older. You've been told to accept it, to manage it with pills, to resign yourself to a life of diminished capacity. But what if everything you've been told is wrong? What if the solution isn't in a prescription bottle or an expensive medical procedure? What if the answer has been hiding in plain sight, in something you do every single day without even thinking about it? Think about this for a moment. When was the last time you felt truly alive in your body? When was the last time you walked without thinking about the pain? When was the last time you moved with confidence, with strength, with the kind of effortless grace you remember from your younger years? That feeling, that freedom, it's not gone. It's just sleeping, waiting for the right signal to wake up. But here's what most people don't understand about the human body after 70. Your muscles haven't forgotten how to be strong. Your joints haven't forgotten how to move smoothly. What's happened is that the communication system between your brain and your body has become fuzzy, like an old radio trying to pick up a distant station. The signals are still there, but they're weak, interrupted, unclear. Now, I'm going to share something with you that might shock you. The pharmaceutical industry makes billions of dollars every year selling pain medications to people exactly like you. They want you to believe that pills are your only option, that managing pain is the best you can hope for. But what they don't want you to know is that your body has an incredible ability to heal itself, to restore its own function, to reclaim its natural state of ease and mobility. There's a simple habit, something that takes less than 5 minutes, that when done at exactly the right time, can activate your body's own healing mechanisms in a way that seems almost miraculous. This isn't about expensive equipment or complicated exercises. This isn't about joining a gym or hiring a personal trainer. This is about understanding how your body works and giving it exactly what it needs at exactly the right moment. The secret lies in understanding the power of preparation. Your body is incredibly smart. It knows how to heal, how to strengthen, how to restore itself. But it needs the right conditions, the right environment, the right signals. Think of it like starting an old car on a cold morning. You don't just turn the key and expect it to roar to life. You warm it up first. You prepare it. You give it what it needs to function at its best. The same principle applies to your body. Before you ask it to move, before you demand that it carry you through your day, you need to prepare it. You need to wake it up gently, activate its systems, get the blood flowing, get the messages moving clearly between your brain and your muscles. Most people stumble out of bed and immediately start making demands on their body. They expect their legs to work perfectly, their back to support them without complaint, their joints to move smoothly without any preparation. It's like expecting a hibernating bear to immediately run a marathon. Your body needs time to transition from rest to activity, from stillness to movement. But here's where it gets interesting. There's a specific time, a specific moment in your daily routine when your body is perfectly primed to receive this preparation. It's a time when your muscles are relaxed, when your mind is calm, when your body is naturally ready to accept new instructions. That moment is right before you shower. Think about it. You're about to step into warm water. Your body knows this. It's already beginning to relax in anticipation. Your blood vessels are preparing to dilate. Your muscles are getting ready to release tension. This is the perfect moment to give your body a gift, to activate systems that have been dormant, to wake up pathways that have been sleeping. What happens next is where the magic truly begins. When you perform a specific type of gentle movement right before you shower, you're not just stretching your muscles, you're sending a signal throughout your entire nervous system. You're telling your brain that your body is ready to move, ready to function, ready to support you throughout the day. You're activating circulation patterns that have been sluggish. You're waking up proprioceptors that help you balance and coordinate your movements. But here's the crucial part that most people miss. It's not just any movement. It's not just any stretch. There's a specific sequence, a specific way of moving that targets the exact areas where seniors lose mobility first. This movement pattern works with your body's natural design, not against it. It respects the changes that have happened over the years while gently coaxing your body back toward its natural state of fluid motion. The beauty of this approach is that it requires no special equipment, no expensive gadgets, no complicated instructions. It uses only what you already have, your own body and your own awareness. It takes less time than brushing your teeth. It's gentler than putting on your shoes, yet the effects can be profound, immediate, and lasting. When you understand how to do this correctly, when you understand the precise timing and the exact movements, you'll be amazed at how quickly your body responds. People often notice a difference within minutes. They feel more stable on their feet. They feel more confident in their movements. They feel like their body is finally listening to them again. But the real transformation happens when the warm water hits your prepared muscles. The combination of the gentle movement followed immediately by the warm shower creates a synergistic effect that amplifies the benefits far beyond what either element could achieve alone. The warm water doesn't just clean your body. It becomes a therapeutic tool, a healing agent that works with the movements you've just performed to create lasting change in how your body functions. As the warm water flows over muscles that have been gently awakened, as it penetrates tissues that have been prepared to receive its benefits, something remarkable happens. Circulation increases dramatically. Stiff joints begin to loosen. Tight muscles start to release. The communication pathways between your brain and your body become clearer, stronger, more reliable. This isn't just theory. This isn't just wishful thinking. This is based on solid understanding of how the human body works, how circulation functions, how the nervous system communicates with muscles and joints. When you work with your body's natural patterns instead of against them, when you give it what it needs when it's ready to receive it, the results can seem almost miraculous. People who have been using this simple routine report that they sleep better, move easier, and feel more confident in their daily activities. They talk about rediscovering a sense of vitality they thought was gone forever. They describe feeling more like themselves again, more like the person they remember being before pain and stiffness took over their lives. The question isn't whether this will work for you. The question is, how much better will you feel once you start using this knowledge? Your body is waiting for you to give it what it needs. It's ready to respond, ready to heal, ready to serve you better than it has in years. All it needs is the right signal at the right time, in the right way. All it needs is for you to understand the simple secret that can unlock the mobility and comfort you've been longing for. In just a moment, I'm going to reveal the exact movements, the precise timing, and the specific technique that can transform your daily experience of living in your body. But first, I want you to take a deep breath and prepare yourself for information that could change everything about how you move through your days. Because what I'm about to show you next will reveal the exact steps that thousands of people over 70 are already using to reclaim their freedom of movement. The movement I'm about to share with you targets the one area of your body that controls everything else. It's not your back, although your back will feel better. It's not your knees, although your knees will move more freely. It's not your hips, although your hips will loosen and strengthen. The secret lies in activating your body's central command center, the area that sends signals to every muscle, every joint, every movement you make. Stand facing a wall, about arm's length away. Place both palms flat against the wall at shoulder height. Now, here's where most people make the mistake. They think this is about pushing against the wall, but that's not what we're doing at all. Instead, you're going to lean your entire body forward very slowly, keeping your feet planted firmly on the ground until you feel a gentle stretch through your calves, your Achilles tendons, and up the back of your legs. But here's the crucial part that makes all the difference. As you lean forward, you're going to breathe deeply and imagine that you're sending energy down through your legs and into the ground. Hold this position for exactly 30 seconds, breathing slowly and deliberately. You're not just stretching your muscles, you're activating the entire chain of communication from your brain all the way down to your feet. Now comes the part that changes everything about how this simple movement works. After 30 seconds, instead of just stepping back, you're going to do something that most people never think to do. You're going to shift your weight from one foot to the other while maintaining that forward lean. First, put more weight on your right foot for 10 seconds, feeling how the stretch changes, how different muscles wake up. Then shift to your left foot for another 10 seconds. What's happening during this weight shifting is remarkable. You're not just stretching static muscles. You're teaching your body how to distribute weight properly again. You're reminding your nervous system how balance actually works. You're reactivating proprioceptors that help you know where your body is in space, sensors that become less responsive as we age, but can be awakened with the right kind of stimulation. Now, slowly return to standing upright, but don't step away from the wall yet. Place your hands back on the wall, but this time, spread your fingers wide and really feel the connection between your palms and the wall. You're going to repeat the forward lean, but this time, focus on feeling the stretch travel up your spine, vertebra by vertebra, like a gentle wave moving through your entire back. This is where the science becomes absolutely fascinating. What you've just done is activated what researchers call the myofascial meridians. These are continuous lines of connective tissue that run from your feet all the way up to your head. When you stretch in this specific way, when you engage these lines of connection, you're not just affecting local muscles, you're influencing the entire network of support that holds your body together and allows it to move as one integrated unit. The reason this works so powerfully is that most people lose mobility not because individual muscles get weak, but because the connections between muscles break down. The communication gets fuzzy. The coordination gets lost. This simple wall movement restores those connections, clears those communication pathways, and reminds your body how to work as a unified, coordinated system. If you're finding value in this information, if you can already feel how this might change your daily experience, please take a moment to like this video and share it with someone you care about who might be struggling with mobility issues. Your engagement helps us reach more people who need this life-changing information. But we're not done yet. The wall stretch is just the preparation. Now you're going to add one more element that amplifies the benefits exponentially. Step back from the wall and very gently roll your shoulders backward in slow, deliberate circles. Not big, dramatic movements. Small, controlled circles that you can feel in your shoulder blades, your upper back, and even down into your lower back. Do 5 circles backward, then 5 circles forward. As you do this, pay attention to how the movement feels different now than it would have before the wall stretch. Your shoulders should feel more free, more connected to the rest of your body. That's the myofascial network responding, the connections becoming clearer and stronger. Now here's where the warm water becomes your greatest ally. Immediately after completing these movements, step into your shower. But don't just stand under the water. Be intentional about how you position yourself. Let the warm water hit the back of your neck first, then slowly turn so it flows down your spine. Feel how the warmth penetrates deeper now, how it seems to reach places it never reached before. The movements you just performed have increased circulation throughout your body. The warm water doesn't just feel good, it's actively enhancing the physiological changes you've initiated. Your blood vessels, which were stimulated by the stretching, now dilate further in response to the heat. Nutrients and oxygen can reach tissues that have been starved for proper circulation. Spend at least 2 full minutes just standing under the water, allowing it to work its magic on muscles that are now primed to receive its benefits. Turn slowly, letting the water reach every area you just activated. You might notice that areas that usually feel tight or sore are responding differently to the heat. That's because you've prepared them, awakened them, made them ready to heal. But the transformation doesn't stop when you step out of the shower. The effects of this simple routine continue throughout your day. Your body remembers the activation, the improved circulation, the clearer communication pathways. Many people report that they feel more stable on their feet for hours afterward. They notice that getting dressed is easier, that walking feels more natural, that their body seems to cooperate with them instead of fighting against them. The science behind why this works is rooted in neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural pathways throughout life. Every time you perform this routine, you're strengthening the connections between your brain and your body. You're teaching your nervous system new patterns of movement and stability. You're proving to your body that it's still capable of change, still capable of improvement, still capable of healing. What makes this approach so powerful is that it works with your body's natural healing mechanisms instead of trying to override them. It respects the changes that have occurred over the years while gently encouraging your body to remember capabilities it thought it had lost. It's not about forcing your body to do something it can't do. It's about reminding your body what it can do. People who incorporate this routine into their daily lives often find that other activities become easier too. Climbing stairs doesn't feel as daunting. Getting in and out of cars becomes smoother. Even simple tasks like reaching for items on high shelves feel more natural and confident. The key to lasting results lies in consistency, but not in the way most people think. You don't need to do this routine longer or harder to get better results. You need to do it consistently, day after day, allowing your body to build on the improvements from the previous day. Each time you perform these movements before your shower, you're reinforcing the neural pathways, strengthening the circulation patterns, and deepening your body's understanding of how to move efficiently and comfortably. This isn't a quick fix that works for a few days, then fades away. This is a fundamental shift in how you interact with your body, how you prepare it for the demands of daily life, how you support its natural healing and strengthening processes. The more consistently you do this, the more profound and lasting the changes become. Some people notice improvements immediately. Others find that the benefits build gradually over the first week or two. But virtually everyone who commits to this simple routine reports that their relationship with their body changes. They feel more confident, more capable, more like the person they remember being before pain and stiffness became their constant companions. Your body is incredibly intelligent and incredibly resilient. It wants to serve you well. It wants to move freely and comfortably. It wants to support you in living the life you choose to live. All it needs is the right kind of support, the right kind of preparation, the right kind of encouragement. This simple routine gives your body all of those things in just a few minutes each day. The choice is yours. You can continue accepting that pain and limited mobility are inevitable parts of aging, or you can give your body the tools it needs to prove that assumption wrong. You can keep struggling with every step, or you can discover what it feels like to move with confidence and ease again. The movements are simple. The timing is convenient. The benefits can be life-changing. Your body is waiting for you to take the first step, literally and figuratively. It's ready to respond, ready to improve, ready to surprise you with its capacity for positive change. This routine isn't just about mobility. It's about reclaiming your independence, your confidence, your sense of possibility. It's about proving to yourself that you have more control over how you feel and how you move than you might have believed possible. If this information has opened your eyes to new possibilities for your health and mobility, if you can see how this simple routine might transform your daily experience, I encourage you to show your support through a super thanks. This financial help allows us to continue researching and sharing life-changing information like this. Your support helps this channel reach even more people who desperately need these insights and practical solutions. But the real question isn't whether this routine works. The real question is what your life will look like 6 months from now if you embrace this knowledge and make it part of your daily routine. Will you be moving with greater confidence? Will you be experiencing less pain? Will you be reclaiming activities and freedoms you thought were lost forever? The power to answer these questions lies entirely in your hands, in your willingness to give your body the support it's been asking for all along.